Let's ride!
Alright guys, we ready to get going?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we are going to be back. So you have exited the castle and you have started to move up the mountain path. Now, it's probably a good point at this stage to put yourself into some sort of order that you want to move.
Would like to be surrounded by all of you with really good hit points. So, Clover's just going to say, I'd like to be in the middle, please. I just get this feeling that all of you are getting stronger, and I'm, like, barely making it. So, just saying.
I have good hit point, but I have absolutely no armor.
Same.
All
Same, except for the first part.
Alright, so move you guys around. Get yourself into position.
Can you move me? My roll D20 is B.
Okay, Oglon
We're
will
like
take up the rear.
into the forest, right?
Yeah, there's a pathway that goes sort of leads this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Ada, you want to be in the middle somewhere, do you? Oh, why is
Yeah, middle is fine.
Okay, why does it snap to the grid? I don't like it. So, when you're moving your token around, if you hold down the Alt button, it won't snap to the grid. It'll move to exactly where you want it to go. All right, so Freyord's taking the front. Ognum's at the back. Clover, Elise, Ada, and Renalta. Assuming you're second behind Freyord, is that right?
Yep. I'm flanking him on the side.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. So, like I said, yeah, there's a pathway which I will show you. Leading. Okay, so you can move along that. Like I said, it doesn't require torches, but the light is quite low because of this. Like you said, there's boiling clouds with sheet lightning. The mountain is shaking from the lightning. It's something ominous is definitely happening.
That I can see perfectly, right? With my with my...
Yeah, infravision is correct. Yep, you can see.
Infravision? Okay.
I mean, infravision is not like dark vision in 5e. It's well, actually, I don't actually know what dark vision is like, but in infravision, you kind of see just like it's almost like a
red, like heat.
Yeah, it's a heat. Yeah, so it's almost like it's not like a night vision goggles. It's more like a heat map. Yeah.
All right.
Same with Ada also has that as well. Ada also has infravision, which I had forgotten for like most of the campaign.
I also have infravision.
Yes. Yeah. So it's only really Oglon, Elise, and Renault that are kind of in the dark as to, but they can still see. Like I said, it's not black, but it's very, very dark at the moment. All right.
Then
so,
I should probably be in front of Elise then, so she can hold on to my back if she can't see.
Now, actually, you can see these lines here. These are actually contour lines. So basically, this path is going up. It's not flat. It's going up. So each line is about, I think it's about 10 feet. So it's not really steep, but it's definitely going upwards, up into the mountain. And they're to the left of you, over here is kind of like a rock face. So like the path is sort of has been carved into the rock, and so you kind of, as moving up, it's always to your left is this is the rock face of the mountain, while to the right it kind of slopes off a bit, and but it's pretty wooded around this area.
I was so hoping you'd be like, there's clowns to the left of you.
There's lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, or whatever it is, yeah.
No, clowns to the left of me, Joe. To the right, here I am, stuck in the middle.
We're really showing our age now.
I can't
Okay, so you got the mountain path. So you're going to start moving along.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right, Freyord, you can take the lead.
It's like a nature hike.
Getting my step count up.
Yeah, so you can see the path is still going up. It's turning to the north now, but it's still getting steeper. At the moment, you can kind of hear, just carrying on the wind, you can kind of hear some sort of chanting going on.
Who's singing back there? Knock it off.
So far, you haven't encountered anything
Yes. Yet being the operative word.
yet. Yes, yes.
I think we should go cautiously around these corners because we don't know. There's corners and bends, and we don't know if we're being watched or not. We could be ambushed.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah.
Not a bad idea to send someone to scout up ahead.
Yeah.
Although
Well, the person.
you do have infravision, so
So does Ada, you want to take the lead? Do you?
Yeah, I'm happy to because I've got the
sneak.
I've got the sneakiness.
Yep.
The sneaks.
I've got the move silently
Okay.
and hide in shadow when he noises.
All right. Well, actually, there's plenty of shadow this time, so you should be able to move. So I'm going to do your rolls for you because you won't know if you've succeeded. What is your move silently, and what is your hide in shadows?
My hide in shadows is 2 and 6 and move silently for 2 and 6. I've also got a druid spell, detect danger.
Okay. Now, did you cast that previously, or was that no? Brad cast it. Did you cast it at any point?
Fine, I think.
Let me just double check if I've crossed it off your list. It says here it's actually been crossed off. You must have cast it at some point.
Oh, bugger. Okay.
Renault's got Speak with Animals and Animal Friendship. Freyord has Light, still has a Light spell. Clover's only got Charm Person left. Elise has got Phantasmal Force and Read Magic, but actually you've got Phantasmal Force saved in that stone as well.
I also have my cantrips.
Yeah, you've got your cantrips: Kindle, Ghost Hand, Arcane Bolt, and Animate 2.
I have a wand.
Yes, you do.
Are there any
Size of my-
animals I can talk to in the forest here?
Clover could probably try and see if there was burrowing animals, but Molly might get jealous. Animal Friendship is if you encounter a creature, you want to befriend it, and basically you almost like it take control of the creature, of the animal. The other one you've got is Speak to Animals. Yeah, you'd have to.
I have to see an animal first, though.
You got to see an animal first. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So I'll roll for Ada. Okay. Okay. All right. So Ada, you can start moving ahead.
Yes.
So the other guys, are you going to wait there for her to sort of reconnoiter a bit?
Well, as soon as she tells us the coast is clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hide in this little outpost here.
All right. Where's Ada moving?
So, do I need to roll to use any of my hide in shadow or move
I've
silently?
already rolled for you, and at some point I'll. So basically, with moving silently and hide in shadow, you don't know if you've succeeded or not. You are assuming you are. But I actually determine that secretively, and then you find out whether or not they see you or not.
Oh, what fun!
So it'll be a surprise to you when you find out if they can see you or not. So if we're moving along,
So far, so good, everyone.
yeah. So far you're sort of clinging to the mountain range. This path is a bit windy.
That's why I thought it would be better if I went ahead and looked, because there's so many corners.
Ada, as you're moving along, you hear chanting getting louder. You're gonna keep moving.
Yep, I'm going to go to this wee corner here. A very narrow bit.
Yeah, it's a narrow path. It's probably only 2 people can walk abreast, because you've got dense woodland on this side, around here, and then obviously you've got the mountain side.
Is there anything that I can climb up? Because I've got the ability to climb sheer surfaces.
Oh, you could easily climb up. There's plenty of handholds. You could climb up that mountain if you needed to, for sure.
I'm just thinking if I climb, I might be able to get a better range of view.
Okay, yeah. So where do you want to climb? You want to climb here, or where do you want to climb?
I want to climb here. Hang on, let me just... If I climb at this corner, it might give me a view. Then if the other guys come around, like...
Well, you'd have to go back and indicate, give them a sign to come back up.
People. I've just moved back to tell
All right. So Renault sees you, and then you sort of just give him the hand signal to follow. So you guys can now follow along.
All right, come on, friends. And then once they've followed, I want them to pause, and then I want to climb up something at this bend here, so that I have a view back towards where the others are hiding, but also further down, I guess west of the screen, to the right of the screen, so I can see down that path.
Yep. Okay. Actually, as you come around the corner, you can just see. Can I see it on screen? Just here is like a lit torch. It's like a tiki torch stuck in the ground, burning in a little brazier.
What time of day is that?
Today is the time of day is probably, by now, with all the things you've been doing, it's probably late, very late in the afternoon, almost evening.
Okay, so there's lots of shadows, lots of places to hide.
But it's also very dark, because it's magically, there's something going on with the clouds and the light, and it's very dark anyway. But yeah, you can definitely see that torch is illuminating, and the chanting that sound is definitely clearly heard now. You can hear a number of what sound like human voices murmuring some sort of chant, and then you can also hear above that. You can also hear another voice above the murmur. So there's a murmur of like a chant going on, and then you can hear someone else's voice above going sort of invoking something or whatever.
That's big bad. I think we could easily find ourselves outnumbered here, everyone. I think we need to approach this very cautiously, and we don't know if the people chanting are real, or if they're like spirits that have been conjured up. We don't know what we're dealing with.
I can use illusion to make it seem like there's an earthquake, to see if we can disrupt and scare them into disarray before we go in.
We probably need to get a bit closer, at least. So
you'll need to see the people or the area that you want to do the illusion. You can't just.
I'm gonna keep trying to sneak along.
Okay.
So there's no one along this path, is there? There's just.
Okay, I'm just going to roll again for you. Okay. Yep. Keep going.
Okay. I'm gesturing back at the chaps to go, come on. Keep up. It's fine. For now. Okay. Coming to a bit of a bend here is to be dangerous. I am going to take my chances and sneak into shadow here and hide behind that rock and see what I can see down the path, down the path.
Okay, the path only extends probably another 20 feet, and then turns to your, from where you're standing, it turns to your left. But the chanting is very loud now. Like definitely you can. It's whatever if it's going to see is close.
Okay. I think we need a bit of a plan, everyone. What do we think? Does one person try to sneak in behind whatever this chanting is? Or do we go en masse, or do we break into two groups?
I think we need to know where they are. Do you see this spot up here?
Yeah, I'll try and climb up there.
Before you go, I can add one of the jar of the acid liquid in case you want to throw them.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Excellent.
All right. So, like I said, it's not like a sheer surface, so you can climb up that quite easily. The only question is whether or not you actually do it silently, and because you don't want to get up there and then suddenly you start a little mini avalanche and rocks go tumbling down. But you climb up. So just give me a quick dexterity check, please. That's a d20.
Hmm?
Did you roll? 2. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so you don't have an issue with any rocks sliding or tipping.
Okay.
So you're able to climb up. I mean, that area there, you can, what you should be able to see now, what you can see. Can you see that on the map?
I can see quite
from where you are, hidden in those bushes, you can see down on an area, a wider open area that's sort of a small little mini sort of clearing on the side of the mountain, and you can see what appears to be some old ruins of like some sort of temple. And the thing that immediately grabs your eye is at one end of the temple there is a bunch of people huddled, not huddled, but standing around what appears to be like a portal, and the portal is activated, and you can see like flames in this portal, and there's a man in front of it silhouetted with his hands up, and he's sort of going like this and giving chanting, and all the other people are sort of ooh, swaying away. So yeah,
are they real people?
These are real people. They're all hooded people, dressed in dark red robes.
All right. How many people can I see?
Okay, well, I will show you exactly what you can see. Let's see how it looks. Hopefully it shows up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
how do you do that?
That's pretty cool.
Magic.
Ooh.
Oh,
I was
hang on.
looking at the other screen, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? I don't see anything. Neil, that's so cool.
That's
Oh, my God.
wow.
Wow.
That's so fun.
This is amazing.
Well done.
Let's destroy it. No, just kidding.
Now I've stuffed it up, and I should have left it alone. There we go.
Okay, so closest to the camera / me, is that like some sort of warrior guard? Oh, no, he's gone.
Yeah, so you can see what seems to be a bunch of hooded figures.
Yep.
Pretty much all of them are armed, and there seems to be this guy here seems to be like some sort of commander of them, and then in the background you see what appears to be it's the leader doing some sort of. It's interesting how it comes out. And just trying to see if we can get better. Okay, that looks pretty good.
Looks like they have somebody like going to be sacrificed or something.
Yeah.
And then there is a blonde woman tied up on some sort of sacrificial altar, and she's yeah, she looks quite weak, and she's sort of slumped there. And the guy is gesturing towards the portal, and then he's sort of and pointing to the woman. So they're completely oblivious to you, Ada. They can't see you.
All right. We are outnumbered.
So if I go back to the other screen, so you, like I said, you're looking down from this position, Ada.
Yep.
And you can see, yeah. Obviously, you can see that scene with the portal and the worshippers or cultists or whatever you want to call
Have
them.
they all got their backs to me? No, they don't do that because they're all kind of facing the middle.
Yeah, but they're clearly focused on the ritual that's happening in front of them.
Okay. There's like a dozen
I
of
think-
the red robed figures.
There is 2, 4. There's 14 plus the captain, so there's about 15 of them, plus the main guy, which I'm assuming is probably Olivia.
I've got an idea. I'm going to come back down this little hill and regroup with everyone and tell you my idea. But essentially, I think, guys, I'm going to come back down.
Do a dexterity check. Do a dexterity check.
Already checked. Oh my god. Roll
D20. D20.
Roll D20.
Yep, you should be okay. Your dexterity is lower than that.
Okay. Alright, so.
Your dexterity
I'm
is
coming back
14.
down.
Yep, okay.
Okay, guys. Essentially, there are like dozen armed, like hooded guards, and then there's like another captain-looking guy, and there's a sacrificial person tied to the altar, and then I think Big Bad. So I think if we all go in there, like it's going to be a bloodbath. So what we need to do, this mountain pass is quite. I think you can all see on the screen, like that mountain pass narrows to a choke point. Yeah, there's a choke point there. So I feel like we need to split up, and some of us need to go back to that higher ground that I was on before, to circle around them from behind, and then I think some of us need to lure them to that choke point so that we can attack from above and also at the choke point as well.
So if I
yeah.
get,
Go ahead.
I was thinking if I get near here, I can cast Phantasmus on the portal to make it look like the portal, create the illusion the portal explode and fire is like rushing towards them. That might drive them towards the choke point if we want to ambush some of them there.
Yeah, I think we need to thin it.
Make it look like the portal closed and it didn't work.
I can
Yeah.
try.
With next
Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't
Yep,
know which
so-
one would be more confusing.
Yeah. What if you? Okay, so we have some people that have crossbows and some people.
Okay, we've
Mel
got
has his,
Ada, Renault, and Oglom have crossbows,
Okay.
which can't shoot every round. They have to reload, so they basically shoot every second round.
Correct. So, like what Ada was saying, if you put 2 of them up on the high point and the rest of us are down by the choke point, and you fire at the leader, you may kill the leader, and they're going to turn and run towards us. Or they'll go to, if we seriously wound or kill the leader, they may fall into a type of confusion, right? Where and then just leave or just stop what they're doing. Are they under some type of spell? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Don't know. You're not sure.
So I have a suggestion to add to this. I have the wand that causes fear. The only way normally out of this is going to be past this choke point. If you could get people into that, whoops, I'm hooking into here, like you said, maybe in the tree here, maybe here. And if I could get over here and use the wand and drive them towards you, that direction, then maybe you guys could take pot shots at them as they are at that choke point. Especially if you're camouflaged, they won't see you. So, like, adding on to what you said, and, like, all of that, split up, come at them from multiple sides, but then use that to scare them, along with Elise's, like, thing with the portal, one way or the other, scare them away.
Yeah.
I say
Just
just
see what the illusion... Sorry, yeah. Well, or see what the illusion does to them, and then cast the fear on them after, if the illusion doesn't scare them enough to make them run that way just naturally.
Yeah. There's no
What do
other
you guys-
exit, is there? Area. Like, that choke point is the only way in or out.
Pretty
I'm not
much, yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's not like it was designed as a defensible position. It's like it was a ritual sort of area. So there's the path basically terminates at this. In fact, the where the temple area is, the ruins, it's kind of surrounded by the mountain path. So it's like a little cul-de-sac or whatever you want to call it. So there's no other way out.
Where I drew the thing, that's not an entrance into a cave.
Show me again.
I just drew it on the
okay.
map.
Okay, so where you're there, there. No, there's not. That's just a mountain face. There's no cave there. So if you just imagine the temple is on a flat area, and then it's basically been carved out of the mountainside, and the mountains sort of around it. So it forms like an amphitheater almost around the temple.
How bad is the terrain to get here? Like, if I go this way?
It'll require a dexterity check, and like I said, it's not like a smooth surface. It's not like you need a thief ability like climbing through surfaces. You'll just need a dexterity check. If you fail it, there's a chance you might slip or slide, or even worst case scenario, you could fall and hurt yourself. But it's pretty craggy, so there's plenty of handholds to sort of climb up it.
So if a couple of people kind of surround on either side and then try and scare them, like Elise suggested. So if they go to either side of you know how it's like a circle? Go to either side of the circle to try and scare them and push them out of the mountain pass, and then the others wait around the bend in the mountain pass and take them on.
Yeah.
I will have to be around here to cast the spell because I need line of sight.
No,
Yes.
I'm thinking you climb up the top. So if you climb up, like if you climb up where I was, like here, or like here, or here.
Okay, I think here would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a good overview of the whole thing.
And I think the less that we split up, the better. Like, if I'm gonna go, I'll go by myself. But I feel like if we go all the way around on both sides, then we're splitting ourselves.
True.
And then if all of our folks that have, like, weapons and crossbows and all that stuff, if you guys are in that, we'll call it, like, the crow's nest, that spot in the hive spot, and then in the choke point, then Elise's illusion scaring them, my fear scaring them. And I don't know, I can't remember what my distance is on charm person. Maybe I could charm the
It's
leader?
It's 120 feet.
Are those squares a 10-foot square?
Those squares, I think 5 feet, I think, from memory. Let me just double check. What did I have as the scale?
I'm gonna move myself temporarily so I can.
Each one of those
test
squares
something.
is 10 feet.
Okay. So if I go
So it's 10, 20, 30,
here.
40. Pretty much you can see everything in that area. You could target anything in that area with Charms Person if you wanted to.
Oh, okay, the big squares are 10 feet.
Yeah.
I was looking at the little squares. Okay, so the big squares are 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I was in the mountains, if my fear didn't get everybody running, I might be able to charm the big bad. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
He's probably really powerful, so it might not work.
Yeah, is it gonna work?
I charm the person closest to the big bed, and then they can stab him in the back.
All right. Okay. You're going to put your plan into action then?
Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first and try not to kill myself. Or I guess not first. You guys have to be in place before we get up there and do anything.
So I'm going in the hive. That's what you're suggesting since I have the crossbow?
Some combination of you, Freyord, Ada, and Oglum with your... Actually, Freyord, you don't have any ranged weapons, do you?
I don't know. No.
So where are you going to go?
So I'm assuming the choke point is like around here. That's the smallest area. So we want to feed them in here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Well, and then you'll be the guy who gets the ones who get past any of the ranged weapons if they are closer to the first opening.
Yeah, as they. Let's see what they just marked.
I feel like some of us should be, like, somebody should be, like, at a height to be able to protect the choke point.
Well, that's it. That's exactly it. If you have people with crossbows that like up where you had originally said, they can just turn and fire down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget you got someone who's about to be sacrificed as well.
But yeah, that's why I'm saying we should like shoot at the leader to see if we can like disrupt all that stuff.
Oh, maybe I'll go up there first, so if any of us fail the dexterity check and people start noticing, I can just cast the spell and just create confusion while the rest of us get into place.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay,
Let's go.
Do you think Wolfsbane will work here?
Put the Wolfsbane down. The leader may be a wolf in disguise.
I'll just sprinkle a little over each shoulder. On my...
all right. I'm going to start initiative now. I mean, we won't have to roll for initiative because they obviously don't know you're there at the moment. But I'll get you acting in turn. So starting with Clover, what are you going to do? So you can move. I think you can move 40 feet, which is 4 of those squares. And if you want to climb up something, you're going to have to do a dexterity check.
Well, no. For now, I'll come through the woods here. It's all on one level.
Yep.
And I'll stay in the woods, and then I will try as much as possible to stay on this path here.
Okay. All
into this woods.
Yep.
I guess it starts to drop down, so I'd like to stay on level, but I'd really like to not be seen. So I'm trying to
Yeah, I mean you're fairly small as well, and it is pretty dark. So and they are distracted. So at this point, you don't seem to have any issue moving and not getting spotted.
All right. So that's where I'm going to go for now.
All right, Freyord, where are you going to move? You can move 20 feet. So that's 2 of those squares. Because you're heavily armored. Sorry.
I think I'm going to... Oops, sorry. I'm writing. I shouldn't be doing that. I think I want to come right about there.
Okay, so just peeking around the corner. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a narrow area.
Yep.
They can't see me at this point, so...
Mm-hmm.
My magical makes.
Okay, Elise.
I will climb up there and hide up there.
Okay, so you can climb up, but I need you to do a dexterity check, please.
Oh no!
No, low's good. Low's good. When you roll,
okay.
when you roll high with a dexterity, if you roll above your dexterity, you fail. Okay, so you move up, and again, yeah, you've been able to do that without disturbing any rocks or anything. So because you moved, you can't cast a spell.
Yeah,
all right.
I just remain hidden.
Where do you want Oglum to go?
I think he should stay at ground level.
He'll go up behind Freyord then. Ada, what are you doing?
Ada needs to take the high ground because she's got crossbow and throwing knives.
So you want to go up to where Elise is?
No, back a bit. Back to where my little green circle is.
Okay, from there you can't really. You need to be a little bit further over. You need to sort of be around about here to be able to see down. You're still on the you're on the reverse face of it at the moment, so you need to basically be.
Yeah, she's trying to see where people are going to be scared to. She's not trying to shoot
I'm not
into
trying
the
to
opening.
see anything at the moment. I'm trying to see down to where those arrows are pointing. So
All
when
right.
they come
Yeah.
to
Okay.
a point, I can
Yep.
shoot them.
Okay. Cool. All right, Renault.
Okay. One second. I'm choking on broccoli. Okay,
He's choking up. He's choking up.
I'm choking on broccoli. Okay, so
It's common dungeon
question
hazard.
for you.
Broccoli. Death by broccoli is a common occurrence.
all right. So my question is, so the crossbow you said takes a full turn to reload.
You would
Does
have
that
reloaded after your last shot, so you are already loaded. Same with Ada and Oglum.
Right. So if I do at some point take a shot, does that reload count as my action the next turn, or can I like use my turn to like throw a spear or something like that?
To reload takes a full round. So if you shoot now, the next round you're either reloading or you can do something else, but that means your crossbow's not reloaded.
All right. Okay. Good deal. So I do need to take the high road. So I will be moving, I guess, up with Ada and Oglum. No, that's not Oglum. Is it? I think no.
At least.
At least. Okay. Yep. There we go. Okay. So I'll be up here.
Okay, roll a
But do I
dexterity
need to
check.
roll?
Dexterity check.
It's a 6. I'm an 8.
D20. D20.
D20.
Oh, not good.
That's not good. Do I fall back down?
Okay, what's your dexterity? Let's have a look.
So I don't understand the logic of that. Like, if your dexterity is higher, doesn't that mean you're better at dexterity? Like, if your dexterity
Yeah.
was
So to
18?
pass it, you need to roll under your dexterity.
Oh, right. It gives you a bigger space to roll under. I get it. Okay.
So
yeah.
actually, Renault's dexterity is only 10, and he just rolled an 18. So he didn't just fail; he actually failed it quite a bit. So
Nope.
from where you are, you're actually on the reverse face. So I don't think rocks actually would have fallen down and got the attention of the other people. But I'm going to say that you slide down. You lost your footing and you slide down, but it's only 10 feet or something, so you're not really gonna hurt yourself, but you slid back down, and you're lucky you didn't. If you were a bit further on the other side of that sort of crest or little outcrop there, you may have alerted the other people, but you're okay. But you slid down.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, like I said, from your vantage point, Freyord, you do actually see. You've got a view. You can actually see the portal, and you suddenly see. Let me just roll. Oh, do you remember those little imps that you saw? Suddenly, you see one come out of the portal. It sort of says, yeah, you can't really see. I can show you what they look up like up close. You can sort of see. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? There it is.
Okay.
Oh.
Tiny little
Aw.
horns.
Looks like a jelly, whatever.
Yeah.
Jelly cat.
Well, those things you were just looking at during the break. Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
one of those has come through the portal. All right, Clover.
All right. I'm going to continue trying to move around. I'm going to go. So you said I can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to get into the forest here.
Yep. Okay, you're still on the flat. You're not climbing or anything up at this point.
I think I climbed one like 10 foot, but
yeah,
it's
that's
on
that's
the
not.
gravel.
Yeah, that's
path.
a general. That's still kind of on the path, so it's kind of just a gradual
Slope.
incline.
Yeah.
So yeah, no check required for that. Okay, and that's the only thing you're doing besides the move. You can't cast a spell once you've moved.
I don't think I can, and I'm waiting for Elise to try her illusion first. So I really want to. Yeah, I don't want to scare them. Yeah, I'll wait. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay. All right, moving to Freyord.
I don't think I could move at this point.
If you,
Should I cast a spell first and then Freyord can hit them if they run this way?
That's the plan. Or unless you want me to, stick my head out and just scream at them. Ah!
That's plan B. Plan C after Culver's plan.
Right. Anybody have a spell that can make me look like 10 feet tall or something?
Let me get back to you when I look through.
Somebody has polymorph. Somebody has a polymorph potion.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to stay there then, are you, Freyord, for the moment?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, Oglom's sticking with you. So, Elise, back to you.
Alright, so I'll cast the spell.
All right, what spell are you going to cast?
Phantasmal Force.
Okay, and what do you want to do?
So I'm going to make the portal look like something just went wrong and they start crackling and then making weird sound like a computer make when it's starting to go haywire. And then it explodes in flame and the fire starts rushing towards the cultists.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me see. Just we'll check on Phantasmal Force.
Just put the Windows blue screen of death on it.
The spinning circle of death.
Yeah, there you go.
It's been like,
yeah.
and then you hear boom.
A little clippy appears and goes, it looks like you're trying to summon a demon. Do you need a hand? Okay.
I've just had a thought. This could go really badly if they suddenly realize that we're here and start summoning really bad things out of the portal.
Okay, Elise?
They are definitely summoning really bad things out of the portal. Like, we need to stop this no matter what.
Shut the portal down first.
Yeah. This is ride and die or ride or die. This is the choice. It's die or not die. Do or do not.
I think
There is no try. Do it or do not. There is no try.
Howie Mandel over there. Die?
I say,
not.
okay, so Elise, you have to concentrate doing this illusion. You can't move. If you move or you're distracted in any way, your spell will end. Okay, so you cast that spell, and so you said that something seems to be starting to go wrong with the portal. Is that right?
Yeah, like the spell is going wrong, and then it explodes into fire rushing towards them.
Yeah. Okay. Now I just need to check if All right. Okay. So I'm going to do some checks on the spells. So I'll check with. I'm going to check with the.
Or the cultists suddenly go, see ya.
I'm going to check with the.
Check, please.
With the wizard, Eleviar. I'm going to check him, see if he falls for it. And I rolled a 1, which is he doesn't fall for it. So,
Oh no!
so because I mean he is a obviously a wizard, and so he's better at being able to spot illusions. But that's not to say that other people aren't affected. So I'm going to check for the cultists. Okay, so I roll for them. do it again. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let me just double check what the saving throw is. Okay. Ah, okay. All right, so half of the cultists are unaffected, but the other half is affected. Because you've got to basically roll over their saving throw, and I rolled... Oh, what did I say it was? Got it.
Is it going to be obvious as to which ones are and which ones aren't?
Yeah, yeah. Um, 16. Oh, sorry. No, actually, no, they're all affected. Sorry. Stand corrected. All right, so if I go back to this screen. All right. So you immediately start to see people moving back, sort of wondering what's going on. And Eleviar is so they're all sort of suddenly stepping back a bit from thing, and I'll actually check the imp.
What about the guy in the middle with the sword?
Yeah, I have to do him separately, so I'll do that now. He's okay. He's not. He's starting to look around, and he starts looking around the hills area, trying to see where the spells come from. I'll check the imp.
When you say he's okay, do you mean he's unaffected?
He's not affected, and the imp is unaffected either. So the cultists have all sort of moved back in fear. Eleviar is sort of starts barking and yelling at the guys, and the captain is also yelling at his guys to sort of, you know, someone is here, look around. And you see, so the cultists are kind of a bit panicky and sort of wondering what's going on, and meanwhile the portal is like flames are shooting out and sparks and all this sort of stuff's going on, and so the cultists are instinctively moving back as they're kind of scared.
Neil, since I've moved and didn't do anything other than moving, do I still have an action that I can use? Now that I've seen the effect of Elisa's portal?
Next round you will be able to.
Next turn, okay.
Yeah. So Elise is now concentrating on maintaining this illusion. And now Ada, what are you going to do?
I'm a bit useless at this point, aren't I?
You've got a crossbow, you could shoot a crossbow, you've got
Well, I can
potions,
shoot
you've
a
got
crossbow,
swords.
but then they'll know where I'm hiding.
Well, the captain and the wizard are definitely aware that someone's here because someone's cast the illusion. So you guys are going to get spotted soon enough.
Yeah, but if I'm hiding up in the trees, I don't want to necessarily give away my position. And the other thing is my crossbow going to reach?
Oh yeah, definitely.
If I can at least take the captain out, what do we think, guys? If I can at least take him out. It's a long shot, though.
It's probably, let's see, from where you are.
I think right now the more chaos we have, the better.
It's about 60 feet, which is easily within range for a crossbow.
All right.
Should you try and
It's
shoot,
probably worth it. I can always go across to a different hiding point.
should you try and shoot the wizard or whatever the hell his name is?
Oliver.
That's a bit
Oliver.
bit further shots. That's probably from where Elise is. From where Ada is. It is probably. What did I say that was?
Okay.
It's about 80 feet. So 60 feet to shoot at the captain, and 80 feet to shoot at the.
We'll take the captain out first. I think I've got a better chance of that.
Okay, so the range.
The cultists.
So the range for a crossbow is. Let's put that. 6. Okay, crossbow has a range. Medium range is 80 to 160, so it's going to be a D20 without any negatives or positives, but you've got a dexterity of 14, I think, so you're going to get a +1 anyway. So yeah, roll a D20 +1.
15.
And you rolled a 13, +1 is 14, and I'll check the armor class of Olivia.
No, it's the captain, isn't it?
Oh, you're shooting at the captain, sorry. Yeah, okay, he's got armor on. Okay, 14. Armor class is... You rolled a 13, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes.
So +1 is 14. You just miss. So the crossbow bolt sort of skips off the stone near his feet, and he sort of startles and looks around.
Hang on. Wasn't my roll supposed to be less than my dexterity?
You got a +1 for your dexterity. So you roll.
It's a different kind of roll. You're rolling against his armor class now?
Yeah. So so you just missed. Renault.
All right, so I'm going to leave this up to the team here. If we're still a little bit secretive, should I try climbing this again or not risk it and just stay at ground level?
I reckon you try climbing.
It'd be good to
Alright.
climb and have a good vantage point.
All right. I don't want to screw it up. So here we go. D20.
Yep.
Climb time.
Okay, you slipped and fell, and this time I'm going to say you take some damage.
20s.
I'm going to say roll a.
Everyone else's fault. This is everyone else's fault.
Okay, roll a d4. You're going to take a bit of damage from slipping and falling badly because you rolled a natural 20, which is a pretty bad stuff up. So roll a d4 and take damage.
Come on, 4. Yep.
Why would you want 4?
Don't beg for 4. Did the broccoli deprive you of oxygen? What is going on?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just give me my punishment. Send me to my room.
All right, who are we missing? Oglom's not doing anything at the moment. Actually, Oglom could probably have a shot. He's got a crossbow. So he's going to stand next to Freyord.
I haven't gone yet either. This is our next turn, right?
No, this is the end of the second turn. So you're next after this.
Oh, okay. All right.
Although we're going to start rolling for initiative now for after this thing. So Oglom's going to see if he can get a free shot, and he's going to try and target that captain as well. And he rolls a 20. Oh yes, he hits. Oglom.
Oglom is doing well today.
And he's going to do a d6 of damage. That's 2 points of damage. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to double check there's no extra damage for a crossbow. I think there's extra damage for crossbow. No. Okay, so 2 points of damage on the for a glancing blow on the captain. And then he sort of points and he can see Oglom and he goes there, over there. And some of the cultists sort of turn around and they sort of look in Oglom's direction.
Oh dear, we've been seen.
Perfect.
So I'll just put him just in view so you can just sort of see. Okay. Okay, now it's time to roll for initiative. So who's rolling? I'll roll for the bad guys.
I'm not doing it.
I'll roll. A D6?
So we'll Freyord. Yep.
Eggs and ham.
I rolled a 4. Okay, bad guys go first. All right. Okay, from where you guys are. Okay, so the captain is gesturing at Oglom, and so some of the Oglom are here too, just in view. If I can actually move it back a bit, yeah, so we know. There you go. Okay, so there's Oglom and. So, some of the cultists are still obviously scared of the illusion, so they're moving further away. But the cultists near the captain, okay, one of them has a crossbow himself, so he's going to shoot at Oglom. Doing a 7, which is going to miss, and then some of the cultists start running towards Oglom and Freyord, including the captain. The other cultists are still backing away, but some of them are starting to turn around and look now. Meanwhile, I will just roll a d4. And some more imps come out of the portal.
Right.
Perfect.
3 this time. So there's now 4. And Oleviar points at Oglom. And you see him murmuring his incantation. And then he casts his spell at Oglom. And Oglom needs to roll a saving throw. Okay, let me just check his saving throw. Where's Oglom? Oh.
So stopping the chanting and distracting Olivia does not stop the portal. So either we have to knock it down or maybe release the captive if it's using her life energy to support it.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. So, Oglom's save versus spells is 16, and he rolled... What did he roll? He rolled a...
15.
He rolled a 15.
Yeah.
So he has to roll above his saving throw number. So he actually fails. So you suddenly see Oglom... He sort of stops for a moment, and then you see him sort of lower his crossbow. And he looks a bit kind of bewildered at the moment, and then he looks up at Oleviar, and he kind of smiles and sort of nods towards him, and then Oleviar sort of just goes like this, and Oglom turns to Freyord and pulls out his sword to attack Freyord.
Fights on.
So Oglom strikes at Freyord with his sword.
Kill him, Freyord.
Oh, he's dead.
Wait, does Olivia get 2 actions? Because he just cast a spell on him. Does he also then get to use him?
Yeah, he's
the same
controlling him.
turn?
He cast Charm Person on him.
Right, but he gets to actually tell him to do something in the same turn? That's good to know.
Well, he's gestured him once he takes over him. Actually, Oglom hits you, Freyald.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
You're actually, your armor. Let me just double check. Your armor class is what's your armor class? It's actually quite low, isn't it? Although he rolled an 18, so that would hit armor class 1. And I think your armor class is like 2 or something.
No, it's 3.
Yeah,
But I had the necklace. I had the necklace, which gives me +1.
yeah. So that would drop it down from 3 to 2.
2.
Yeah, still an 18 is a good roll. So he does actually hit you, and does a D8 damage.
No.
Ooh.
So Oglom hits you and does 4 points of damage. Now, one thing you can do in this game, if you want to, you can kind of subdue people. So you hit them with your weapon, but you kind of basically hit them with the flat of your sword instead of the edge of your sword. So we track their hit points, but when they get to 0, you've essentially knocked them unconscious. So just in case you don't want to kill Oglom, that's what you can do. But he's trying to kill you, so he just did 4 points of damage to you. And I think so one of the cultists shot at Oglom, and the other one's moved towards him. Yeah, so okay, so now it's your turn. So now Clover.
I am going to use the wand, and I am going to cast Fear towards Oglom and the rest of the baddies. Presuming I can't.
From where you are, from where you are, you can cast at Oglom or you can cast at the cultist, but you can't do both.
It's not like a cone?
It is like a cone, but the way you're positioned, because you can basically you can cast in this direction, or you can cast in this direction.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I figured he was.
Imagine like a flashlight. Imagine like a flashlight.
Way up here with the image. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm gonna cast at the cultists over here.
Okay. All right. So Wand of Fear. I think they get a saving throw. Wand of Fear 213.
I feel bad leaving Freyord to get attacked.
I took just as much damage falling on him.
The cone is 60 feet long and 30 feet wide. Creatures in the cone are struck with terror and will flee from the wielder of the wand at maximum speed for 30 rounds. A save versus wands negates the effect. Alright, this could be quite good. It could knock out quite a few of them. So from the angle you're looking at, if I go to the battle table, I would say that it targets... It covers 60 feet. I don't know if I get the...
60 is to there-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's going to basically take out probably, I'd say this many, if I just make a gap. So there's 5 cultists plus the captain. So if I roll for the cultists, so that's going to be 5.
All the guys that are actually noticing us so far? Maybe? Hopefully?
Yeah, definitely those ones. Oh no, I did that wrong. Okay, let's do D20. Otherwise.
What? You roll a 75.
Okay, and they're saving throws of the cultists. 15.
You said they had to be under their saving throw versus spells, right?
No, they have to roll. Actually, no, it's against wands. It's not. It's wands, which is different. Cultists of wands, it's 14.
Do they have to be under or over?
It has to be over their saving throw. So their saving throw against wands is 14. So actually, 4 of them are unaffected, and 1 you can cast. I think you got a few charges in that wand. It's not like a one shot. So one of them just just takes off and just sprints away.
Nice.
But the other ones actually all pass the saving throw, so for this round, they're okay. Are you going to move, or are you just going to just sit there and after you've done the spell? Because one's are different from casting a spell, because you don't have to concentrate as much, because you're already just sort of just going with the wand. So you can move if you want.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm going to move on the same level I'm at. I'm going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try to climb this hill.
Okay.
Can I do that this turn, or just move and then climb the hill on my next turn?
Are you okay? So basically, where you've moved, you've had to climb up. So roll a dexterity.
So can I do that this turn or next turn?
No, you can do it this turn. Like I said, you don't have to concentrate and stay still for the spell.
Okay.
So, but you do need to
roll
do D20, and you want to roll under your dexterity.
under my dexterity. Okay, come on. Yes!
Yep. So you're good. You're good. You moved along. I'll just you. If I can show you on the. I go to the battle room just so that I know that that's where you are. You can kind of put you over here somewhere. Okay. Can you see that? Can you see where you are? You're not literally there, but it's just so I've got you marked on the map where you are. Okay. All right. So.
Wait, where did you mark me on the map? Oh, I see. Where did you mark me? Oh, I see what you're doing. Yes. Okay. Yep.
You're not literally there. You're actually further back, but just so you're actually in camera.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, okay. So now we go back to Freljord. We'll go to you next.
Okay. So, question for the group: is anybody going to miss Ogwell?
I will.
Okay.
He's like,
You don't even have to ask. I'm not even there to tell you. You know exactly what Clover's answer would be.
Kill them all, Ralphie. Okay. Kill them all, Ralphie. Yeah, I'm gonna try and
subdue Oglum.
yeah, I'm not gonna. I've got to fight him because he's not gonna stop until he's finished. He's under a spell, so I'm gonna try and incapacitate him.
All right. So you're trying to
Yes.
you're using force on him, but hoping not necessarily to kill him.
Well, if it happens, it happens.
Okay.
Cool.
Roll to hit him. Roll to hit him.
20.
Yep. Oh, you miss him anyway. Yeah. Okay, Elise, you're still do you want to still keep concentrating on that spell and keeping it going, or you want to try something else?
Wanted this spell now fiery web or tentacle, or like coming out and hitting those people close to it.
Sorry, say that again, please.
Look like some fiery tentacle is coming out of the portal, and then start hitting the people close to it.
Okay, yep, okay, so that would be probably how long would they be? I would say you can probably target the imps. So you could probably, like, tentacles could like shoot out the portal and just sort of whack at the imps. Now, again, it's an illusion, so it doesn't actually kill them, but they don't know because they.
In that case, I'm going to have kind of like a purple eldritch horror tentacle instead of fire, since the imp might like fire.
Yeah, actually, these things have come from like a plane of fire. So anything fire is really not going to be effective against them. So yeah, but any sort of physical tentacles could swish out and sort of slap at them and sort of knock them over. So I'll just roll for saving throws for that. So there's 4 of them. And I think only one of them wasn't affected. Saving throws for the imps. I suppose 18. Actually affects all of them. It affects all of them. So can you roll a 4d6? So 4d6, please.
4 short 3-3.
With that, those tentacles whip out, bang, and you see every single one of the imps just goes flying, and collapses on the ground, and they're all basically just, passed out. So you've basically incapacitated 4 of those imps with just one go.
Oh, man.
Okay. So that was pretty effective. Okay, Ada.
What does the battlefield look like now? Can we get a little update? So I can just visualize.
Yeah, so these 4 imps, I've just laid them down because they've basically been incapacitated. One cultist has just fleed off, basically just run off. You're not going to see him again, he's gone. And then there's Oglom and Freyord are fighting here, and there's cultists coming towards them, including the captain that had got previously wounded by Oglom. The rest of the cultists are still sort of stepping back from this illusion. They still believe it's real, so they're just seeing tentacles coming out, and they're trying to stay away from it. And the Leviar is still in front of the portal.
I'm just thinking taking him out is probably the key to stopping the portal. He's keeping it open.
Well, it might be him, or it might be the captive, because he was able to cast spell while maintaining the portal.
Okay.
So it's either we need to knock down the portal, or maybe free the captive so the portal can't draw on her energy. That's my guess.
I feel like it'd be really hard to actually knock down the portal. I think the portal is like a big stone structure, isn't it?
This is the gate, the portal gate, and then it's.
And the portal is open within that,
the
portal structure. It's a metaphysical thing. So you can't really just knock down the structure, I think. So there's no one in my. I can still try and go for the captain again because I've still got the higher ground.
Well, you fired your crossbow, so you'd have to reload it, so you wouldn't be able to shoot this turn.
Throwing knives.
Throwing knives you can throw, yeah. Well, the distance is it's right on the extreme range of a dagger, which is about 40 feet. So
I can't move and throw a knife, can I?
Yes, you can. No, you can. You can.
All right. In which case, I am going to move closer to where Elise is, so that I've got a better aim. Ooh, it's right on the cusp there. Which means my throwing distance is now improved, or should be.
Yes. They can definitely see you from that position, though.
Oh, okay.
Because you're exposing yourself.
What about here?
Well, you're out of the bushes, and their focus is faced in this direction now, so I think they're probably going to see you.
Okay, maybe that's not a good move then.
So the range actually is 30 feet is the maximum range for a dagger. But you got
to stay hidden and throw a dagger, or no?
Yeah. From where you are, you're still in the woods there, bushes there. So you could make a throw, yeah. But there's still going to be a chance that they may see you. But you would get a cover bonus if they did try and shoot at you.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the brisket. Let's do it.
Okay, so from where you're shooting, I would say that you would be targeting this guy here.
No, the captain.
Oh, the captain. Okay. Yep. All right. So roll a d20. Well, that's not particularly good.
No.
Okay, so you missed. All right, now we're back to Renault, who's
So my final boss is clearly this slightly
hill?
sloping
The hill you're
hill.
gonna die on.
This slight embankment. But I'm gonna keep
Just
working
gonna
at it.
point out that Clover just climbed the embankment of the same height in like lickety split. Just not to brag.
All right,
Never
I'm rolling my
heard of that.
d20 because I'm getting up this thing.
Your dexterity is only 10.
What am I doing with my life?
Your dexterity is only 10. I'm sorry. You don't hurt yourself, but you do slip and slide again. It's just...
I'm like that little duck. I'm like that little duck in the video that keeps trying to like jump up the curb and can't do it. And everyone else is like going on with their lives and don't even know that the little duck's being left behind.
It's like climbing up the slide the wrong way and then you slide back down.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
the first time you did like my cousin and you broke your arm. Yeah.
I'm just saying there is actually a perfectly smooth path where you can just run up and just go around. But all right, okay. So now we're going to have to roll for initiative again. Who's rolling for initiative?
I can go.
Go, Daddy.
Oh, the bad guys win again. All right, so with that, looking at where that is, okay, the captain is going to run towards Freyord.
Okay.
So Freyord's got 2 people at him now. And this cultist is reloading, and this other cultist is coming as well. So Freyord is getting outnumbered now. He's got Oglom and a cultist and the captain coming at him. This one's reloading. This cultist now is looking. I'll see if he can spot either Ada or Elise. I'll give him a 50-50 chance. So if it goes for 1, 2, 3, he sees you. So I'll go for Ada. He does. Okay, so he does actually see you, Ada. So he's going to shoot his crossbow at you. The 12, your armor class is 6 or something. No, 5, sorry. 12, so that's going to be a miss. So he missed. So that's him. Okay, I need to roll for the imps. Another imp comes through the portal.
Like a paper shredder we could put in front of the portal, and as soon as they walk out, you just go right through the
These guys are going to come back. All right, these cultists are turning around now. They're moving away from the portal towards the fret. And Olivia, what is
a saving throw? Is that why they're now no longer afraid?
No, they're still afraid. They're not going anywhere near it. They're moving away from it. But they can now focus their attention towards you guys. So they're still not going to go anywhere near that portal though, because they're scared of it. And I want to check what Olivia's going to do. Not there yet. Okay, he's going to... Okay, so he will attempt to cast... What's the range for that spell? Let me just double check. Okay, yep. Alright, he's going to... I'll just see if he can spot Elise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. You can see her. Alright, so Olivia can see Elise. and casts light on you. So basically he just does some incantations, and then this ball of light just goes flashing it towards your face, Elise. You need to do a saving throw against spells, or you'll be blinded by the light.
1d20.
In the words of Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. D20, yep. Did you?
I think I said.
Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, so you've been hit by the... So that's going to stop that illusion, because you're blinded, basically. 134. What's it say? Yeah, okay, you are blinded. So you actually you can't you just sort of
for duration.
Duration of the battle by the sounds of it, because it's going to go for quite a while, and it's been cast on your head. So basically, yeah, it's blinded you.
When I go blind, I just drop to the ground and lay on the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, until you're trying to work out what you can do.
Is
Although
still...
you do have a magical dagger, though.
Ada points me at him, and I'll throw it at him.
Point me in a direction, say throw. All right. Okay, so that's their turn. So Clover.
Okay, it's hard to tell the spacing with the miniatures versus the map. Can you show me where all these miniatures that are about to attack Freyord are
okay.
on the map?
All the ones that are wanting to attack Freyord are basically around here. Well, actually, yeah, they're getting closer now. So you can definitely pivot and cast the Wand of Fear again.
No, I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
I am going to pivot, and I'm going to move myself here.
Okay.
Staying on the same level.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use the scroll, and I'm going to cast Heat Metal. It's a 30-foot distance.
Yeah, yep.
And that'll put it right in the middle, basically where they are, on like the captain and all the guys that are about to attack where Oglum and Freyord are. I'm going to cast Heat Metal.
Yeah.
And hopefully some of them are wearing armor, like the captain.
Okay, so you cast the scroll. The scroll basically, as you encamp the words, the scroll basically the words just float away and disappear off the scroll. So you end up with just a blank piece of parchment. You're level 3 now, so you would affect 6 people, which is going to pretty much infect Oglom, the captain, and those 3 cultists. It'll actually probably even affect Freyord.
There's no way I can protect them?
Are
they on top of them? Because I'd like to put it right in the middle of the bad guys and not impact Freyord and or Oglum if I can help it.
Actually, it's not like a cone effect, so it does actually sound like it's...
Like on a spot,
you can actually target. So...
And I don't know if they're right. If they're right on top of them, then fine. But if they're just on their way to them...
Okay, number of subject. So you're level 3, so you can... Actually, you can only affect 2 people. So you can target 2 of those people. So I would, say you, for example...
Captain, and then whoever else is closest without hitting Freyord and Oglum.
So that would be the captain and 1 of the cultists. Okay, so when you do that... it lasts for 7 rounds. And, okay, what do you do?
The captain's wearing armor, right?
Yep.
Is the cultist wearing armor under the robe, or is he just holding a metal implement?
No, he's got metal weapons. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not. He doesn't have.
The captain's going to take some serious damage, but the cultist will probably just burn his hands.
Yeah. So. does that affect?
So the first round, I was just reading, the first round it's uncomfortable to the touch.
Yeah. Then the second round
The
is
next round it
blistering,
starts causing damage
searing,
and they'd
and
have to
white
drop
hot.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so the first round is very hot, uncomfortable to the touch. So, okay, as soon as you cast a spell, it stops the captain in his tracks because he's suddenly like, oh, what's going on? Because his armor suddenly feels uncomfortable and warm, well, hot, and same with his weapon. Likewise, this cultist also actually drops his weapons because they're suddenly and just drops them, and the captain sort of, so basically it stops their attack from those two guys straight away.
Would the captain not drop his weapons too? I mean, he's not going to be able to take his armor off quickly enough, but he would drop his weapons too, right?
No, he would
get
definitely
hot?
the other guy dropped his weapon as well, so yes, the captain would drop his sword, and even drop his shield because it heats up, but his you see him sort of starting to grab towards his chest where his chainmail is. Okay.
Which I can tell you is not going to be easy to get off. So he's going to take some damage.
Yep. Okay, so that's what you've done. Okay, Freyord. So like the captain has dropped his sword and his shield. Oglom is still there, is unaffected. He's still gonna probably want to attack you. And you've got the other cultist nearby is basically unarmed now too because he's dropped his weapons. But you've still got two guys over here. But I guess Oglom is your most immediate threat. You're on mute.
Right. So I gotta take out Oglum.
Okay, roll a d20. $14. That's okay, and you've got +1 for your strength, so that's 15.
Magical mace.
That's going to hit armor class 4. I think that's pretty good enough to hit Oglom. His armor class
Well, I'm just shooting me shield.
4. Yep. No, you hit him. So you do 1d6 plus your strength, which is +1. So that's 6 points of damage. Have you got anything else? Any other magical stuff?
Is the mace a plus to damage or just plus to hit?
It's plus to damage as well. So it's a plus. So it's actually your strength is +1 as well. So you're going to do 7 points of damage on Oglom.
Bye-bye.
Which I think. Let me look. Okay. Yeah.
Man's bell would be ringing for sure.
Yep. Okay, so Oglom goes staggers back as you sort of smack him in the chest with your mace. Okay. And as you do that, as you're using your mace, you feel that there's like a spell inside the mace that you can control with your mind and cast.
Ooh.
But
Oh, these are the magic things that we picked up before.
so
There's a spell inside the mace that I can do what?
that you can cast. So you've just hit Oglom, so this will be your action. But your next action, you're coming in tune with the magical weapon that you've got, and you can tell that there's actually like a spell, a clerical spell that's imbued into this mace that you can cast.
Okay.
So cool.
I don't know what that
But he
means.
doesn't know what it is.
Just cast it anyway.
Right.
The worst that can happen.
So basically,
Okay.
yeah. So it's a weapon that you can hit someone with, and then you can like cast a spell with it as well.
Okay.
But you don't know what the spell is until you cast it. But you can sense that, as you're tuning to this magical weapon, that you can control with your mind. You can cast a spell from it.
Okay.
So it's like it's a mace, which is like a magic wand as well. Okay. All right. So
Magical Mastery Tour.
yeah. So at least you're lying on the ground at the moment. So I'm not sure if you've got any. Imagine what you want to do.
So since I know the general area, can I cast my last Phantasm's Force to create an illusion monster around that general area?
Okay. So you want to cast an illusion.
Like create an illusion monster in the general area where there's a bunch of people.
Okay. So, all right. So you can't. You can imagine that in your head, so you can definitely cast it. You won't be able to direct it anywhere, but you could like suddenly make like a giant owlbear or creature sort of thing suddenly appear.
Or Derek the dragon.
You want to generate? Well, there's a size limitation to how big you can cast things.
It's 20 feet.
Let me just check the description. Phantasmal Force. 61, 62. Illusionary monster. How big would it be? It manifests in a 20 feet cubic area. Yeah, okay. You could actually 20 feet would make a small dragon, yeah. Or you could do something, yeah, like an owlbear or a minotaur or something that you've seen before that you can manifest in your mind.
I have a whole list of monsters I have seen before.
Yeah. So you want to try and do it like a dragon?
Or maybe a 20 feet jelly cube, like the vacuum cube. That just
A gelatinous cube?
I
Yeah.
totally thought you just said a 20-foot jelly catch. Giant plush toy.
yes, that
expensive that
very
thing?
angry frog.
$10,000 jelly cat toy. 10,000 coin jelly cat.
Okay.
Pieces of Ethereum.
What's that? She has a concept of a plan. All right. Okay, we can do that. Look at this.
Yeah, and then the cube can just like land on top of them.
I never thought I'd see a gelatinous cube used that way, but yeah.
While I summoned thee or something.
All right. So you can't direct where it goes, and you're kind of just sort of putting it down there. So yeah. Okay. I'm going to make it, but it hits these two guys. Actually, ah! It's got inside it. What does gelatinous cubes do? Oh, I've got what they do again. Gelatinous cube. They're going to feel like they're going to imagine they're dissolving themselves. 57.
You cast a gelatinous cube? That's awesome.
Okay. All right. Yep. It's it will paralyze them. So save versus paralysis. So and that's probably not going to be enough. So it's spells is 15. Yep. Both these guys basically, as far as they're concerned, they've just been paralyzed by a gelatinous cube. So I'm just gonna keep that there. So you're going to be lying on the ground. You're blind, but you're sort of still concentrating in your mind. Gelatinous cube, gelatinous cube, gelatinous cube. It's not. You're not really going to be able to move it in any. Well, I suppose you could kind of maybe move in a random direction, but I don't know how you would do that. But for the moment, you've incapacitated two of the cultists.
God.
Yellow.
All right, Ada.
Ada's been pretty useless throughout this whole thing. I don't know. staying in my little vantage point nest is exactly the most helpful, or if I should join the fray. What do we think, gang? Do I just, like, rush down there? Gotta be me against, like, 20 cultists, I guess.
You have a magic sword now.
I do have a magic sword. I kind of feel like taking on that. Can I use the gelatinous cube as, like, a hiding point? Like, can I hide behind it and get the advantage on the captain?
It's actually, I need to see if the other guys actually believed in the illusion. Sorry, I'll just do this. And we got there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Gelatinous Cube believes in you. You should believe in Gelatinous Cube.
1, 2. Okay, only three out of those cultists believed that it's an illusion.
Okay, so everyone's going to see me coming. Fine. That's a bad idea.
No. Most of them actually do believe it's a gelatinous cube.
Oh.
Only 3 of them don't. So I'll say this one,
Don't.
this one, and this one. Okay. All the rest are like, oh my god, there's a gelatinous cube suddenly appeared.
Well, I can sneak between kind of the pillar and the gelatinous cube to try and come from the side.
Right here.
And hit the captain.
Yep.
With
Okay.
my magic sword.
All right. So you're going to have to slide down the escarpment. So roll a dexterity check, please. D20.
Come on, Em. Oh.
You run all need dexterity. That's fine. Yep. So you slide down onto here, and you can move. I think you can move 30 feet. That's sliding down is 10. Yep. I can say that you can actually go in and make a melee attack on this guy.
Do it.
I love that she slides down like this. And then
arrived.
Yep. All right. So roll a d20.
Let's do it. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you rolled a 19. Your strength is 10, so no bonus for that. But you get a +2 for the magic weapon, which takes you score to 21, which is definitely a hit. And you get to roll a d8 +2. And what's your strength? I think your strength is... I think I just said your strength doesn't have any effect. So you rolled 4, so a total of 6. So you give that captain a good enough whack that he just drops to the ground dead.
Oh,
nice.
He goes down. So Ada slides down the rockscape with all the rocks scattering and scree going everywhere, and she slides down, and then with a quick step she pulls the sword out, and with that the head of the captain goes one way and the body goes the other way, and it's a spurt of blood and speckles all over her face, and she just as she just finishes off this captain, and he falls to the ground dead. Well done. Excellent move. All right, Renault, time to redeem yourself.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what's going on with this fight. So this slight embankment.
I know that was a tough act to follow.
This will not defeat me. This slight embankment. So I'm going to give it another try.
First time's a charm, eh? Dexterity check.
Nope.
Run around the corner.
His dexterity is only 10.
I got like a 50-50 shot of beating it, but I can't do it. Like at this point, this is like statistically an anomaly. I can't get up the hill.
Oh no. Okay. All right. That's the end of that turn. So we're going to roll for initiative again.
That's my turn.
All right. Who's rolling for initiative? Oh, Clover rolled. Okay. A 4, and I will roll. 3. All right. You guys get to go first. All right, Clover, what do you want to do? From your vantage point, I'm just saying you could do a good cast of Wand of Fear
Yeah, that's okay.
because it's a cone, so you would actually get. If I show you on the battle map, from your position, which is about here, put you into position shot, you can pretty much
Yep, most of them.
Yeah.
I'd like to aim it because it's long, right? It's 120 feet.
I think it's 60 feet. Wand of Fear. It's 213. It's a cone, and it is 60 feet long by 30 feet wide at the end.
Okay, I want to aim it a little bit towards Eliavar. So I want him in the cone, so I'm going to get less of the guys, but I want Eliavar, and I don't care if the woman gets scared. She's tied up.
See, where Elivar's standing is about here. I think he's going to be out of range.
No, isn't he on the gold thing?
Yeah.
From where I am right now.
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry, I got it wrong. From where I am right now. Oh, that's 70. Shit, he's in the middle of that thing?
I mean, you can move. Like I said, you don't have to concentrate with the wand. You can just move and cast it. So you could move closer and cast it at him.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
But then that exposes you to possibly get attacked by the cultists that are here. Because if you want to angle it and get Eliavar, you're going to basically be about here and angling it towards Eliavar. So you'll probably get like these.
Right there. Look at where I am on the map now. Am I oh, it's not 60 feet. It keeps moving out from me. Sorry. The thing is not.
Yeah, I think you're going to need to move. I think you're going to need to move a bit closer. Like come down the rock face, slide down the rock face and basically move to about there, and then you'll be able to cast it. And I would say you'd get these 3 guys as well.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want to try them and Eliavar. I don't care if the girl gets hit.
Okay, you do that. So that causes... actually, as you slide down, roll a dexterity check.
And as I'm doing that, I can hear... because the captain's body is heating up in his armor.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
The body's sort of sizzling as it's lying there.
Sizzling, that's right. It's like being at like a teppanyaki restaurant, like.
Yes, it's a cultist hot pot. All right, so saving versus ones. So I will do for the 3 cultists. And I roll. And all 3 of them just get overcome by fear and just run off.
Ooh.
So they just start scurrying up the hill of anything they can do to get away. They're basically they're terrified. They're gone. And now I'll check for Eliavar. Let's see, that would be the critical one. Okay. See how he goes.
Are there any imps left over there, or are they all down from Debbie's?
There's one. There is one imp. I can check for him. The other 3 are 13, which is nope. He's gone as well. So he's actually runs back through the portal. He's gone.
Imp does. Okay.
Yep. The other ones are incapacitated. And Olivia is a critical one, so let's do that. Oh, he's made us pretty stern stuff, this fanatical Olivia. So no, he's good. So he avoids the Wand of Fear.
The Wand of Fear.
All right, Freyald, you're up. You're going to try and take out Oglom?
Yeah, I'm going to take the magical mace, and I'm just going to
see
what spell is in this, and I'm going to cast it towards Oglom.
Okay, you do that, and straight away a burst of light bursts from the mace and goes straight at Oglom.
Nice.
And I roll for a save throw for Oglom, and he falls to the ground blinded as well.
Blind buddies.
So he's like, I can't see, I'm blind.
I heard that and I thought Olivia did that.
Yeah, well done. So that you can still move if you want, Freyord, because you weren't actually concentrating to cast a spell, you just did it out of your mace.
Yeah. There's two cultists still here though?
Yes, there's from where you are, there's one cultist that's close by, the one who just dropped his weapon, so he's essentially unarmed, so you can go straight at him.
Okay.
So, do you want to do that?
Or could I also cast the spell at him too?
No, because your action was casting the spell from the mace.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on.
Oh, I thought it's not an additional action. I don't know.
No,
if
it's
I
not
have
an
that
additional
in
action.
this
So
version.
like you did, Clover, when you did the wand, you wouldn't be able to cast a spell as well. So, I mean, you can't attack him, but you can move towards him to basically attack him next round.
No, I'm pretty weak. And there's two of them, right?
The captain's dead, so I can remove him.
Right, but there was two other.
There's another couple over this way, but they're adders next to you as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll move up. Screw it.
Right.
YOLO.
Well, this guy's actually unarmored at the moment. He's dropped his weapons, so you'll be able to get pretty much a free hit on him next turn.
But where is it? Right there, I guess.
Sorry.
Okay, so I just moved.
Yeah, I just moved you over to this guy. Is that what you want?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And that's the cultist. Like I said, he's got no weapons. Elise, like you're still blind. You're still concentrating on this thing. You can't direct it, so I'm going to make it. You can roll in a random direction. So from your perspective, it's going to be. How are we going to do? We're going to do it. 1, 2, 3 it goes left. 4, 5, 6 it goes right. Actually, no. We'll do it.
Moving it, can I focus on moving it away from me since I know where it's away from me? So it can. I still can't decide.
Yeah. Okay. You're just going to do like a straight line.
Yeah, general direction away from me, so
Okay.
I can still roll for if it go away this way or away that way.
Well, you're limited to like a range, an area that you can move it. So I would say you could probably move another 10 feet. That's the maximum extent.
Okay.
So if we do that, it's going to go and it's going to hit these two guys, who will also have to do a saving throw. And one of them is okay, the other one is incapacitated as well. So when this one steps back, but the guy with the crossbow, he's also inside the cube. All right. Okay, Ada. You're gonna keep.
Ada is down in the fray, isn't she? She's next to the captain.
Yeah, she's next to Freyord here. That's you right there.
And the wizard is still up near the portal.
Yep. Big bad.
Has my crossbow had time to load?
No, because you shot it, and then since then you've been running down the hill, sliding, pulling out your sword. So you would have to stop what you're doing and.
I'd have to spend a whole turn reloading it.
Pretty much, yeah. Crossbows are actually quite hard to load.
Huh.
It's not like a bow. You gotta put the thing on. You gotta crank it and all this sort of stuff. So.
Who's next to me there? On the board. Who's there next to me?
Freyord is right next to you.
That's Freyord right there. And Clover is
And a cultist.
Clover's over here, and there's a cultist here that Freyord's about to attack, or you can still go and attack him if you want. There's a couple of cultists over
No.
here.
All right. We need to get to Big Bad, guys. Like, that's the ultimate end game. So, I'm gonna have to just take another cultist out to the left of the cube.
Okay. You can run and go straight there and attack if you want.
Because I'm gonna try and get towards Big Bad. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So you move to attack this cultist.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. D20.
Okay, come on. I did it before. Do it again.
Oh,
Oh!
smack. Okay. 1d8 plus 2.
Ooh.
Oh, not as good, but still.
That's 3. Okay, that's going to all right. This is the one with the crossbow. Knocks it back, but you haven't killed it. Okay, and now we're back to Renault.
I mean, I got nothing new for you, so I'm just going to roll a 20.
He's persisting with this climbing up this peak. Okay, go for it.
This is my final boss, man. This is my final boss. You guys are killing him.
Are you hearing Kate Bush in your head?
Oh,
Yes, he does. He makes it up.
boy.
Move yourself up there. It triumphantly gets up there. At which point you now you can now see this battlefield there in front of you.
But I do not have an action left, correct?
Sorry?
I don't have an action left, though. I can't do it.
No, that was a move.
That was
You can shoot your crossbow.
Oh, well, then I'm shooting my crossbow at whatever imp is out there.
All right, you could probably target this guy because he's not being attacked by Ada. So roll a d20.
Nope.
And that's not going to do it. No.
Ain't gonna cut it.
All right. So that means it's now the bad guy's turn. All right. Okay. So this cultist, he's actually got a crossbow, so he can't really engage melee. But these okay, couple of are going to run at Ada. This one's going to run. Probably need to test for morale for these guys. Actually, I might need to test for morale.
Their morale is low. I just cut the head off their captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna check their morale now. It's 2d6.
Like, come on. Half of them are in the jelly cat.
Yeah, and
Morale is at an all-time low.
Freyord beat the crap out of our own friend, and Brad just made it into a tree, so, you know.
Yay! It's the happiest I've been in weeks.
Okay, I rolled a 10, and these are fanatical cultists. What's going to happen to them? What's their morale? Oh, there you go. It's actually their loyalty to this deity or whatever is actually not good. It's actually broken because you've actually taken out
Broken their spirits.
You've taken out over 50% of them.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, you've taken, including their captain, you've taken over 50% of them. Which is actually, they're going to start to flee.
They saw me up in the tree there.
All right, so they're going to start running, which is going to make it. All right, so now Olivia is just seeing his disciples running away, and he's sort of like, "Let's go! Oh, no!" And he's sort of shaking his fists and all this sort of thing. So that's that.
Left then.
So he's not looking too good. So he actually, you see him do an incantation again with his hands, and where is it?
Something's coming through that portal, everyone.
Okay. All right. So you see, Leviar sort of. You see a look of. You can see it. Well, it's hard to tell when he's got a helmet on, but he's got a look of sort of panic on his face, and he sort of goes, "Ugh," and you see him get his hands together, and then you start to see this ball of fire starting to build between his hands as he makes it sort of grow, and it goes bigger until finally you see him. It's got this flaming ball, and he just throws it in the direction of Clover and Freyord and Oglum, who are lying on the ground next to him. And at this point here, it suddenly explodes. You cast Fireball on Freyord, Clover, and Oglum.
How big is the fireball?
20 feet, I think it is.
Oh! The fireball is 20 feet or travels 20 feet?
No, it travels further than that. It travels...
I'm still in the rocks, though.
Yeah, you might get some protection from the cover. Okay. It detonates in a 20-foot sphere. 20-foot radius. Okay, that's bigger. That's much bigger. Okay, I want Freyord and Clover to save against spells, and Oglum needs to save against spells as well. I'll roll for Oglum. Oh, wrong dice.
No. Wait.
Alright, so Freyord.
So am I trying to roll under or over?
You're trying to roll over your saving throw for spells. So
Then I didn't make
Oglum
it.
rolled a... Oglum needed to roll more than 16, so he actually failed. And he's basically blinded anyway. Freyord rolled a 16. What's your saving throw against spells? I think you probably saved. You know what your saving throw was, Murph, for your cleric?
Last mark. Oh, there he is.
I've got it here. Hang on. Okay, Freyord's saving throw against spells is 15, which means that he's going to take, which means he's saved, so he's going to take half damage. And Clover, did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled 13 and my spells is 15, so I took it. And you said it's a 20-foot radius?
Yeah,
not
it's gonna
or not diameter.
It's a radius, so it's going to possibly hit Adder as well.
Because we're 40 feet. We're 40 feet apart.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, if you look at the map.
Right. Yep.
Myself,
Okay.
we're 40 feet apart. According to the rulers.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, yep. I'm going to say that. Oh no, Adder's over there now. Let's see, just check the range. 20-foot radius. So from there. All right, Adder's luckily just out of range. At least.
Don't you touch me with your fireball nonsense.
All right, so it's going to be quite a bit of damage, guys. I think you're probably going to. I think you're probably going to be fried. So it's going to be.
Do Freyord have fire resistance as a Tiefling?
No, I don't think so.
All right, Freyord, you're going to take 12 points of damage.
Whoa!
That's it.
Oh my god. He dead?
Pretty much.
No.
And Clover, you're gone as well. You both.
Oh my god, are we dead?
You both gone down.
I only had 8 points. Yep.
Is this how it ends? Oh my god. Help.
Yeah, that's his spell gone. That's
Let me ask one question, and it probably doesn't matter. It says magic resistance. Gnomes are naturally resistant to magic. Blah blah blah. The bonus is the bonus already included in my saving throw, or do I need to add?
It's already included.
It's already included. Okay.
Yeah. So you guys are basically down unconscious, very badly burned. You're gonna need to get some medical assistance very, very soon. Yeah, you're not in a good way.
I can cure minor wounds.
You got a healing potion as well, which should be enough to
There's 2
stabilize
healing
them.
potions.
Yeah.
You'll need to they basically need to be stabilized from either some sort of healing. So I know Renault and Ada, you both have healing. But these guys, yeah, for the moment they're incapacitated. If they don't get attention, they will be completely dead.
Cool. We're gonna have to use our next round to use potions and heal people.
And they're not close either. So
Yeah.
What did you say, Murph?
I think that you should win the fight.
Who, Ada? Ada should go for the Olivia.
Well, sacrifice you guys and win.
Yep.
Well, Elise is Oglum Oglem's also toast as well. He's gone as well because he didn't save. So
I'm literally the only one left standing.
Renault and Ada. Renault and Ada are left standing. Elise is blinded at the moment. Yeah.
Renault, what do you reckon? Do we?
Oh, by the way, Elise, during that big explosion, that's enough to break your concentration. So the cube's gone.
Oh my god!
how many rounds can we go before they're dead?
You've got a few rounds. You've definitely got a few rounds.
You guys should win this fight.
But you'll need to, yeah. Like they're both.
Our roles.
All 3 of them are on 0. Elise can't move; she's blinded.
If Renault take my wand, can he cast a spell, or does he have to be?
It's no. It's he can only cast. He can't use arcane magic.
What about the bard?
The bard also can't use arcane. So basically, clerics and druids are a similar. Sorry, bards and clerics and druids are all similar sort of magic. They're all divine magic rather than arcane.
I'm half.
Isn't fear though a cleric spell? Technically. I didn't find it in my regular spells. I found it as
you're not really going to be able to communicate that to him anyway, I think.
No, but I might have thrown the wand towards the middle of the fray as I saw the fireball. Okay.
I will tell you what type of spell it is. Fear is a... What type of spell is it? Fear is actually an illusionist spell.
Fear is an illusion.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, it's time for a new initiative. So, Ada, do you want to roll?
Oh god, it's D6, isn't it?
Yep. All right, you won, Ada. It's up to you. Can the bard save the day? Go bard or go home.
So the minor wounds thing, that just gets 1 back. So
yeah, that's enough to stabilize someone.
Okay.
So it's because it'd be basically like first aid.
Yeah.
Okay, is it okay, what do we think? I'm yelling at Renault going, do we think it's worth me doing cure minor wounds and get someone back at least?
You won't get us back.
They won't get back into the fight.
Save us from dying. We will not be able to fight again.
Alright, do I just go for it?
Win the fight.
It's just us and the wizard, right?
Yep. The imps are down. The cultists have fled. It's just you and the wizard.
Take a shot at the wizard, and if it doesn't work, I'll go get somebody alive.
Okay.
All right. You moving?
I do have the magic sword still. Am I close enough to take him? Try with a magic sword. Because we don't know what the magic in the sword is.
30 feet is enough to get to him, so you can rush at him and attack.
Here goes nothing. All right. I've got my sword drawn. Palms are sweaty. I'm spaghetti. Let's do this. You've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
You're talking it up too much. You should just roll and just see how you go.
What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
Roll high. Roll a d20 and roll high. All right.
Yes.
And now you're going to roll a d8 and you're going to add 2.
Please murder it. Murder the thing.
Oh, 5. Bang! Olivia goes back. Oh, vicious gash across his chest as Ada slashes at him, but he falls back, and he brandishes his staff he's got, but he sort of starts wheeling around, but he wants to strike you back. Renault, up to you. You want to have a shot at him with your crossbow or something?
Well, the crossbow.
Or actually, or you could throw your spear. You could throw your spear at him.
The crossbow's not loaded anymore. It's
You could throw your spear.
I can throw my spear. So, my question is, I can only move a certain distance, right?
You can move 20 feet, I think. So you can move from here. You can move down.
How far does my cure my wounds go?
Yeah, you have to touch someone.
Yeah, so I'm not even in a position where I can
So you might as well go for Olivia.
It won't help.
Fight.
So
Yeah.
throw spear.
All right, you need a good roll.
I'm so freaking overdue for a good roll. Where did my dice go? What? Where are my dice?
All right, d20 down the bottom.
They're gone. They're gone though. Wait.
It's a little dice.
Sorry, I had the measure up. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
What does it mean?
I think
He is a magic user. He doesn't have any armor on.
No dex, so you're looking at. Okay. But he does have some protection. What did you roll?
Yeah, it was an 11.
11.
It's like right on that. Yeah, it's right on that. I'm not sure.
You get any bonus? I don't think
about it.
I think you've just missed.
Oh.
Okay.
What do they do?
Ada's done her attack. Freyord, Clover down. Oglim's down. Elise, I don't know if you can think of anything you can do.
I can throw my dagger in the general direction, but I don't know who I would hit, so I obviously do not do that.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a homing dagger. It's not like a It's not like a heat-seeking dagger. Anything in your bag that you could use, ogre bits, or I don't know, something.
I have mosquito repellent herb.
No. Okay. All right. I think you're done.
Wait, am I still glowing?
Yes. The light spell is still on your face. You're still blinded.
Okay, so if I have a handheld mirror, can I direct the light to it?
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. It's kind of like your head is now sort of surrounded in light. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's now the bad guy's turn. So Olivia is going to try and strike at Ada.
What does your wand do, Elise?
It has chromatic art. So I can use it to cast a few different things, but that one I probably have to be able to see him to aim at him.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. What's your armor class, Ada?
You didn't come this far to die now.
Armor class 5 with ring is what I've got.
Okay, yep. Alright, so that means at a armor class. Okay, it's 5.
I've got some magic ring thing on.
Yeah, so your armor class is normally would be 6, but it's 5. And he rolled a 15. Okay, that's actually enough to hit you. That's gonna do D6 damage with the staff. He hits you. Oh, it's only a glancing blow though. 1 point of damage.
Alright, so I've still got 11 HP.
Yep. All right. We're gonna need to roll for initiative. Oh, actually, I've got to roll D4. Oh, and another imp comes out through the thing.
Oh my god. Renault, get down here. Back up.
Okay. And you start to see in the actual portal. You start to see like the silhouette of something big that's going to come through the portal.
Oh, okay, that's great. Oh, okay. Okay, go Bard or go home.
All right, time for initiative.
Come on, Bard. Renault, do you want to roll?
Do it.
Oh, I've rolled a 6.
And now roll the 6, then you can beat it.
And he rolled a 1. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Of all the days to have a bad rolling day.
That might be it, guys.
Oh god. Okay, Olivia. Okay, he's focused on. You can see him. He's looking towards the portal, and he's going, "Arcana Hinet is here. He comes. He comes!" And he tries to slash at you again with his staff.
But he's not paying attention. So
But he's not paying attention exactly.
But he hits you, and he does. Oh, another 1 point of damage.
Okay, so I'm still on 10 HP, and his attention is now focused on something else.
Yeah. All right. Strike at him. Come on, Ada. Take him down.
I'm slashing at him again with my sword. Go Bard or go home. All right.
Yeah.
Roll.
I don't.
D20.
I think you've got to do it here because I can't reach him.
Oh no!
No, you miss.
Oh,
You miss. Oh no, Renault. You're gonna have to just like run or something or do something.
So I threw my spear, right? I threw my spear.
I hand him my magic dagger.
Yeah, actually, you could hand it off to him and he could run and throw it. Yes.
yep.
Go,
Yeah.
go, run.
Do it.
All right, give me the magic dagger.
All right, and then you're going to slide down this escarpment and run towards him. You can move a total of, I think it's 20 feet or something.
How far, man?
30 feet. It's probably going to be out of range for a dagger, actually. So Renault comes running down, running into the picture, trying to throw the dagger.
Welcome to the party, friend.
Roll a d20. See if you can get him.
Oh God. Oh,
It's going to be a -1 for the distance foe.
Lord Almighty.
You have +1, right?
I'm closing my eyes. Tell me what happens.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not good. At least the dagger flies back into your hand.
We might have one more shot if we can win initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Who went first then? It was the bad guy, wasn't it?
They went.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We need to roll for initiative again. This could be the critical roll.
Who's gonna do it?
Do you want me to do it?
Do it.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, I rolled a 5 too.
Oh, roll again.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. See if you can strike him down.
Roll. Okay. Right, we got you first. Roll D20.
18. Yes, that's good enough. That's a hit.
Please.
D8 plus 2.
Do it.
Roll a D. Okay, roll D8.
Just all the points right here. All the points.
All right. Okay, it's 3 points of damage. Leviar falls back onto the ground and he's sort of he sort of falls to the ground like he's very severely injured now.
Renault, you can go and pick up your spear. It's just lying over there and stab at him now.
That's my goal. If I can get, I don't know where my spear is on the
Renault
map. But
can't move that far.
You can move 30 feet.
On the ground, I'm sure you can pick up and throw at it.
You can move closer and throw the spear if you want.
He has the dagger.
Yeah, you can. Sorry, you can throw the dagger. Throw the dagger, Renault.
okay, throwing the magic dagger.
Yeah.
Come on, magic dagger.
Oh! Finally!
Okay,
You hit Olivia
good.
and
I did something good.
roll a d4 for damage.
Just
Come
a-
on.
Four. That's 5 points of damage. Olivia, the dagger goes straight into his neck, and he gives out this gurgle. Blood foam comes from his mouth, and he collapses to the ground dead.
Did we do it? Did we kill him?
Did the portal close?
Did it?
Portal close?
Teamwork, Renault. We did it.
And then,
Does the
as he falls to the ground with his last dying breath, he goes, Anakin is here! And the silhouette of the portal resolves as some massive creature steps out of the portal. I'll show you what it looks like.
somebody please scream, Derek!
What is the portal? We killed him.
This creature comes out of the portal, brandishing this big, massive war mace. And just at that point, Ada steps back, and she's like, as the body of Olivia is crushed under the steps of this big monster. When suddenly this shadow is cast over Ada's head, and she hears this gust of wind, and she looks up, and what is that? Right at the last moment.
The return of Derek.
Derek crashes down into the arena,
You.
and with that, he just lets out this massive cone of breath from his icy breath. Straight all over this demon thing that's come through the portal, pushing it back, and he's like this with his breath weapon, blasting at this demon, and he gives out this cool, and the demon's like as he pushes him back through the portal. And then with his wings, he smashes down on the brickwork around the portal, and with that, the portal sputters and crackles, and then fades away. Can't actually. Hang on. And with that, the portal's closed, and the demon has been pushed back through the portal.
And the imp?
Oh, the imp just got completely frozen and killed by the breath weapon.
Oh yeah, there's that imp. Oh yeah, there's that imp.
Yeah.
The imp is like solid ice and just goes slank onto the ground.
And Ada's actually caught some of the blast from the ice as well. So you're going to take a D4 damage.
I still think we should have killed Derek when we had the chance earlier.
Shut
What?
your pie hole.
Ada, you took 4 points of damage from the blow black. Ada,
Just like damage.
you took 4 points of damage from that blast because you were so close.
I've got 6 HP, and I've got a healing potion.
Yeah.
Boom.
So Ada, not Ada. Sorry, Derek. So yeah, so he's this, and he's looking around, and then he gives out this.
We did it! We did it!
Hear Illy's voice from top of the mountain was like, "Is that Derek?"
And with that, the portal's closed. Olivia is defeated. The demon has been cast back.
What's going on right now?
Go save Clover and Freyord.
You better rush over to Rada and Renault. You better rush over to Clover and Freyord and Oglum.
we're out of initiative, right?
Yeah, they're there. The combat's over now.
I got Freyord. I'll go help him out.
All right.
Here we go.
Are we able to save Oglim as well? Because he went down at the same time as us, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I think it was like 3 rounds. I think it was maybe 3 rounds or 4 rounds after the fireball.
That was our last chance.
So that's you basically got to rush over immediately and help them. So you both got. Actually, I better double check how many spells you've got of the cantrips. So I think Ada, you can cast twice, and so can Renault. So you got enough to give them each one to stabilize them, and then Ada, you've got a healing potion.
Yeah.
And
There's
so
2 healing
has
potions.
someone else.
There's 2 new ones. So if Ada had one, then we have 3. Because there was 2 that we got out of the room we were just...
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you would actually have 3 healing potions, so you can give one to each one of you.
Yeah. And what's the other one, the iridescent one?
You didn't actually drink that one, so you didn't actually find out.
No, we didn't.
And you didn't take the potion of heroism either. That could have made Renault 5 times better than he was.
It might have been the potion that meant Renault could climb a goddamn mountain or tree.
Yeah.
Hell, it was a strength potion.
Oh, actually.
Hilarious though that you kept going. I love that.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right. Okay, so now we're going to roll for saving throws. For your damage. So Clover, roll a d6 plus 1, please.
Wait, might I still die? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, this is for healing. You were on 0 hit points, and now you're basically given a healing potion, which is going to give you 2 hit points back. But it's enough for you to regain consciousness, and you're still quite badly singed and burnt, and all your clothes have been burnt, and yeah.
I'm very badly burned.
Freyord, you're up. 1d6, please.
1d6?
Yeah.
This is going on. You just hear it is on top automatically.
All right, 3 points for you, Freyord. Likewise, you are very badly burnt. And I'll roll for Oglim. Oglim's also 2 hit points.
So did those 3 get healing potions?
Yeah, that's all your healing potions gone. And Elise, you will regain. We don't have to track it now, but you do. The effect of the spell wears off after about an hour, and you regain your sight. So, and likewise for Oglim. All right. Well, you did it, guys.
To Ada and Renault for saving our bacon. That was a good fight, though, guys. Amazing. That was a good fight, everyone.
Yeah, I knew he had that fireball spell. And I thought, well, God, if he casts that, that's going to be nasty. And when it was, because he was a level 5 wizard, so he had fireball, and he was an elementalist as well. So it's sort of right up to what he sort of does.
And I kept trying to decide: do I cast something that takes out more guys, or do I cast Charm Person? And I'm like, I don't think I can charm this guy. Like, I think he's gonna resist it. So. Yeah. Right, so anyway, you recover, and Derek turns around. Who speaks dragon? Clover speaks dragon. Me, yeah. Am I able to speak? Yeah, you've got enough. You've recovered enough to be able to talk to him. Yeah. So I'm gonna come over smelling like gnome barbecue and be like, as much as I smell really good right now, please don't eat me. I've had a really, really hard day. I'm gonna say all that in dragon and be like, thank you. Derek sort of goes to you, goes, "You are well, little one. You are recovering. I'm alive. I wouldn't say I'm well. I believe I am burnt everywhere." He goes, Derek says, "You will now consider our debt released." Absolutely. I mean, Not to look a gift dragon in the mouth, but I didn't really expect you owed me anything, so thanks.
So with that, he sort of nods to you, and he sort of gives out a "Roar!" because he's a dragon, and that's how they like to make an exit. And then his wings whoosh whoosh, and then
I fall over on the ground because I'm teeny tiny.
and he flies off, and Derek
I fall over.
Derek flies off after he.
Hi, Derek.
Bye.
Derek.
Oh,
Bye. Enjoy ravaging the countryside, destroying.
Eating villagers.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah.
He's going to go and destroy the village we just saved.
Yeah, please don't kill the village.
Everyone.
You guys
All right.
rocked. That was awesome. Neil, that was awesome. What a great ending.
Can we go have a beer now?
Yeah, I think what we're going to do now is, because we've been going for quite a while, we will end this session, and then when we come back, we will do the wrap up of the end of the adventure, and then we can discuss what we want to do going forward from that. But no, that was a long session, which I'll probably break up into a couple of episodes because we're just ticking on nearly 5 hours, so it's been a long session. But yeah, I will edit these and get these up, and then hopefully I'm about to actually get on a plane to go to New Zealand for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to the Hobbit land, and when I get back, hopefully we can do another wrap up session, and then we can tally up treasure and XP and everything else, and then decide what we want to do. But no, that was a cool little battle at the end.
That was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Well done. I was worried.
Yeah.
It felt like
Same.
a final battle. Very good. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
I was in
Work makes the dream work.
Not, no pun intended. I thought we were cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, thanks very much for joining, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks a lot.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.